Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, everybody. Today I want to make a video about chandeliers. The reason why I'm doing this, it's going to be my first video ever that I'm making. And why am I doing it? Because I've been in this business with chandeliers for a long time, and there's so many things that people would like to know when it comes to purchasing a chandelier. There have been always so many unanswered questions. Somebody asked to say, people have come to me, have actually asked and say, Lisa, tell me, if I want to buy a good chandelier, how do I know which chandelier is good for me? How do I know this is proper for my room, for my bedroom, for my living, for my everything? So all these questions are always there. They're never answered. So today, hopefully, I'm going to answer these questions with 5 major points and tips that I can give you to select a perfect chandelier for your house. At the end of the day, you should be able to know, at least make your decision much better. And we'll start off immediately so that you can be able to see what we can do with this subject. Number 1, 5 reasons that you want to look at when you're going to purchase a chandelier. The first one will be on your list, would be the type of chandelier. What type of chandelier you're going to look for? Because all this will go back into your interior design. How is the interior? Is it modern? Is it classic? Is it contemporary? So when you ask that question, then you will be able to know what type of chandelier you're looking for. So if it's modern, perfect, you will look for modern chandeliers there. But for now, be sure that if it's classic, it will be with a classic interior look. If it's modern, it will be with a modern interior look. Point number 2, it's the size. Critical, very, very critical. Why? Because basing on the size of the room, then you'll be able to know what chandelier to put in your house. Knowing the size of your room, you ask yourself, do I want a small chandelier? Do I want a big chandelier? Do I want a medium-sized chandelier? And how do I know which is small, which is medium, and which is big? Usually, from my experience, the small chandeliers range from 30 centimeters all the way to 50 or 60 centimeters. This is what I'm talking about. Around 30 centimeters will be the small in diameter. And you go all the way to 50 or 60 centimeters, that will be in diameter. And that will be a small chandelier. Usually they have 6 lights, 5 lights, 8 lights, something like that. So the medium one will be different. Medium one this time starts from around 50 centimeters and goes all the way up to, I say, 90 or 100 centimeters. In that case, you're having a medium-sized chandelier, and usually the number of lights around 12 or something like that. And then again, if you want a big chandelier, the big one will start from about 1 meter, like this, about 1 meter. From 1 meter all the way up. Now, depending on the size of your room, depending on your interior design, depending on your budget, then you can go even more and more and more. Now, how do I know the height? Which chandelier is good for me in terms of height? Best thing you need to do is to check out the height of the floor to the ceiling. Floor to the ceiling is critical. You know why? Because then you will know how high you're going to hang that chandelier. If you're going to hang it too low, it may not be good because you may knock people's heads. If you're going to hang it too high, maybe it will be small in the house. So the question is, how do I know which height is good enough for me? How do I tell? This is one tip that I can give you that you can learn and you can apply back the next time you're going to buy a chandelier. Here's the thing. Get the height of your floor to the ceiling, divided by 4. The amount that you get, the quarter will be the average size that you need. It will be at least the minimum that you can start with. Then you can extend with, depending on the budget. Here's how I can explain this. If you have 10 meters from floor to the ceiling, divide 10 meters by 4, what do you get? 2.5 meters. 2.5 meters gives you a minimum that you can have. You can hang in your room. If your floor is double height, you can make sure that you hang that chandelier at least with a minimum of 2.5 meters. Then you will have the perfect size hanging in your house. And in the next time, when you're selecting the size, I hope this tip will help you to select the perfect size for your chandelier. Number 3 would be the finish. What would be the finish of my chandelier? Would it be in gold finish or it would be in silver finish? If it's a silver finish, it's a bit neutral. Most interior designers and most homeowners will actually go for the silver finish. You know what they do? They say, okay, I don't want to stress myself so much, so let me get the silver finish. With the silver finish, just put it. Even if I change my interior, I don't have to worry. If it's gold, that would mean that at least now you will have a gold chandelier finish. It will be at the base of the chandelier, it could be part of the candles, the candle holders, it could be part of the chain, it would be in gold finish. And that should match your interior design. So if your interior has a gold somewhere on the railings of the staircase, on the walls, on some furniture, then you take a gold finished chandelier. If it's neutral, black, I should say coffee brown and so forth, contemporary, then you can use silver. Number 4 would be price and budget. Now this is something that is totally your choice to make. It's up to you to decide what price you're willing to spend. Every manufacturer has an opportunity to make something good, but it's up to you to decide. Can I pay for it or I cannot pay for it? And finally, where you want to get this chandelier. We're in Dubai, and I've been doing this in Dubai for more than 5 years. But it's enough for me to know that when you're in Dubai, you can head on to Bohemia Crystal, one of the showrooms. You will get some good chandeliers for you, both modern, classic, Maria Theresa, and so many types. It's you to decide. Thank you.